December 21st, 2011. A fire breaks out overnight at the Ernie Davis Middle School in Elmira after a ceiling lamp shorted out and caught fire. All of the books, dozens of computers, and almost all of the memorabilia from Ernie Davis, the first African-American man to win the Heisman Trophy, were destroyed.
The response time was very good and they were able to save the building, but there was a great deal of damage to the library area.
No one was hurt in the fire. The school was in compliance, but it's a reminder that fires can happen in schools. We asked Chemung County Emergency Manager Mike Smith how the county and state handle school fire inspections.
Unfortunately, the local building inspector nor the fire department have any enforcement capability over what goes on in the school.
In the state of New York, the school districts designate qualified district employees to perform the fire safety inspections. Those employees have the option of inviting the local building inspector or fire marshal along for the tour. The state does mandate what happens during an inspection, and these forms are uniform for every school in the state. Corning Painted Post let us tag along for an inspection of the Calvin U. Smith Elementary School. Tim Nolan handles the fire safety for the district.
I'm a member of GST BOCES, and I'm also a certified code enforcement official, so that qualifies me.
Inspections are done every 11 months, and teachers are notified before Nolan comes.
I'm looking for improper extension cord use. I'm looking for power strips plugged into each other or plugged into an extension cord, things like that.
Nolan inspects the fire exit doors and windows.
And the rescue window has to be unblocked so the kids and staff can get out in case of emergency.
And there's the 20% rule.
20% rule applies to corridors in the schools itself, and they can't have any more than 20% combustible material like artwork on the walls.
And the 2-foot rule, which prohibits combustibles within 2 feet of the ceiling.
You want to prevent that because you don't want a fire starting in a classroom and then spreading along the ceiling.
In the event of smoke or fire, these panels in the front of the building help firefighters quickly spot the trouble zones.
It's going to tell the fire department what portion of the building the fire is in, so it makes their response quicker.
If Nolan does note a violation, the school has up to 2 weeks to correct the problem. Then Nolan comes back to re-inspect. On this day, he didn't find any violations at the Smith School. That's no surprise to Mike Smith, who says in rural areas like Steuben, Schuyler, and Chemung County, inspectors have the time to do their job right.
They're very conscientious people. I have great confidence in them. And so like I said, here locally, we've not, I don't believe, experienced any difficulties.
Ben Wilcox, WENY News.